Hey, Wealth Boss fam, listen up because this is something every Social Security recipient needs to hear. There's been a major update to the November payment schedule. And if you rely on those deposits for your bills, rent, or groceries, you'll want to know exactly when your money is hitting your account. A small change in timing can make a big difference, and today, I'm breaking down the brand new November payment dates, what caused the shift, and how you can stay ahead of it so you don't get caught off guard. Imagine waking up expecting your usual deposit, only to check your account and find nothing there. For many Americans, that moment can cause panic. But that's exactly what happens when people don't keep up with Social Security's shifting schedules. That's why Wealth Boss is here to make sure you know what's going on, when your payment is coming, and how to make sure every dollar works for you this month. Here's the deal. Social Security payments follow a pattern every month. Normally, payments are made on Wednesdays, and the exact Wednesday depends on your birthday. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, you usually get paid on the second Wednesday. If your birthday is between the 11th and the 20th, your payment lands on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday is from the 21st to the 31st, your money usually shows up on the fourth Wednesday. But there are exceptions. If you started getting benefits before May 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and SSI, your payment usually comes on the 3rd of each month instead of a Wednesday. For SSI recipients, the standard payment date is the 1st of every month. Now here's where the November schedule changes things. November 1st lands on a Saturday this year. Because the Social Security Administration doesn't issue payments on weekends or federal holidays, they move the deposit to the closest previous business day. That means your SSI payment, that normally comes on November 1st, will actually arrive on Friday, October 31 Saint. Yes, that means you'll technically get your November payment a day early, at the very end of October. If you started receiving Social Security before May 1997, or if you also receive SSI, your Social Security payment will come on Monday, November 3rd. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th, your payment will hit on Wednesday, November 12th. If your birthday is between the 11th and 20th, expect your payment on Wednesday, November 19th. And for those with birthdays between the 21st and 31st, your money is scheduled for Wednesday, November 26th. So the big takeaway is this: SSI payments are coming early, Social Security payments are staying on their usual Wednesday pattern, and nobody's losing any money. It's all about timing. Now, let's talk about why this matters. When payments shift, even by a few days, it can mess with your budgeting rhythm. Many people plan their bills, rent, and groceries around those direct deposits. If you're used to your check coming on the 1st of the month, getting it on October 31st could throw things off. You'll still get the same amount for the year, but it means you won't see a separate SSI deposit in November. So if you don't plan for that, you could end up short by mid-month. Here's why this shift happens in the first place. The Social Security Administration has a rule: if a payment date falls on a weekend or federal holiday, it automatically gets pushed to the previous business day. That way, recipients don't have to wait for Monday to get their money. It's a good thing overall, but it can feel confusing when the calendar creates these small exceptions. Now, what should you do to stay ahead of it? Step 1. Mark your payment date right now. Whether it's October 31, November 3rd, 12th, 19th, or 26th, make sure it's on your calendar. That way, you know when to expect the money and when to budget for bills. Step 2. Adjust your spending plan. If you receive SSI and get your money on October 31st, don't treat it like extra cash for Halloween weekend. That payment is meant for November, so plan your spending as if it came on November 1 Saint. Think of it as your November budget arriving one day early. Step 3. check your bank account and make sure your direct deposit information is correct. If your payment doesn't show up within 3 business days after the expected date, contact your bank first. Sometimes deposits are delayed on the banking side. If it's still not there, then reach out to the Social Security Administration. Step 4. Prepare for what I call the no November gap. Since you're getting your SSI money early, there won't be a new deposit during November. So make sure you've budgeted enough to carry you through until your December payment arrives. Step 5. Be on the lookout for scams. Every time there's a schedule change, scammers come out pretending to be from Social Security. They'll call or email claiming there's a problem with your payment and ask for your personal information. Don't fall for it. The SSA will never contact you to confirm your bank info or ask you to pay to release a payment. If someone does that, hang up and report it immediately. Step 6. Log into your SSA account online and make sure everything is up to date. You can check your payment history, view your upcoming schedule, and confirm your direct deposit details all in one place. Let's answer a few common questions. First, are you getting less money because of this change? Absolutely not. The total amount you receive over the year stays exactly the same. Only the timing has changed. Second, what if you receive both Social Security and SSI? In that case, you'll get your SSI payment first on October 31 est and your Social Security payment on November 3 RD. Third, what happens if your birthday lands near the end of the month? Then your payment will show up on the 4th Wednesday, which in this case is November 26, the just before Thanksgiving. Fourth, what if your payment doesn't show up at all? Wait 3 business days, check with your bank, then contact Social Security if there's still no sign of it. Sometimes it's just a banking delay, not an SSA error. Finally, how can you make sure this never catches you off guard again? Simple: subscribe to Wealth Boss and stay updated. We keep track of these calendar shifts, policy updates, and financial changes so you never have to stress about missing a payment or misunderstanding the system. Here's a quick summary of the November 2025 payment schedule so you can lock it in. SSI recipients get paid on October 31 instead of November 1. Social Security recipients who started benefits before May 1997 or who also receive SSI get paid on November 3 RD. For everyone else, it depends on your birthday, the 12th, 19th, or 26th of November. Now, I know it might sound like a small change, but understanding these details can save you a lot of frustration. Imagine thinking your money's late when it actually arrived a day early, or overspending because you didn't realize you wouldn't get another check until December. That's why staying informed is key. Wealth Boss isn't just about money talk, it's about empowerment. Knowing how the system works gives you control. So even when the schedule changes, your confidence doesn't. You can budget smarter, plan your bills with precision, and even set yourself up to save a little extra. Before we wrap up, I want to stress one last thing. The Social Security Administration follows these rules every year. Whenever the 1st or 3rd of the month falls on a weekend or holiday, you'll see this same kind of shift. So make it a habit to double-check your payment calendar every January. It takes 5 minutes and saves a ton of stress. So, Wealth Boss family, that's the full breakdown. The November Social Security payment schedule has shifted slightly, and now you know exactly when your deposit will arrive. No confusion, no surprises, and definitely no panic. If this video helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe to Wealth Boss, and share this with anyone you know who gets Social Security or SSI. Because these small changes can make a big difference, especially when you're managing your money carefully. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay informed, stay ready, and keep building your wealth with confidence. I'm your host from Wealth Boss, and I'll catch you in the next one. helping you take charge of your money like a true boss.